When Sky News visited Xinjiang in September, the power of China's police state was clear. These were the visible signs of an intense crackdown by Chinese authorities. But it's behind the walls of these detention centers that crackdown is felt most. The Chinese government has sent more than 1 million Uyghurs, a Muslim minority ethnic group, to centers like this for what it calls voluntary job training. US officials have previously described them as concentration camps, and newly leaked cables reinforce reports that they are centers for forced ideological and behavioural re-education.
What really stood out from the document is that right away the #1 priority is to prevent those quote-unquote students from escaping. The end game is to change an entire minority population. It's a cultural genocide and it's a coercive social re-engineering.
The documents came from an anonymous source, and the International Consortium of Investigative Journalists verified them by consulting experts, cross-checking content and comparing signatures. They describe an elaborate scoring system that grades detainees on how well they speak Mandarin, memorize ideology and adhere to strict rules.
We had to talk to a speaker to get permission to go to the toilet, and there were 10 minutes of toilet time each hour for all of us. Some of us were able to go in this time, and some weren't. We didn't waste water to wash our hands. We had 2 minutes to shower with cold water each month.
They would tell us that we were poisoned by religion, that Islam is an infectious disease, that it came from abroad, that if there needed to be a religion in China, then it must be Buddhism.
The papers also show how Beijing is pioneering a new form of social control using data and artificial intelligence. Drawing on data collected by mass surveillance technology, computers issued the names of tens of thousands of people for interrogation or detention in just 1 week. China has denied the claims. Last week, its ambassador to the United Kingdom called them fake news.
I'm telling you what the so-called document you're talking about is a pure fabrications. Don't listen to fake news. Don't listen to fabrications.
A rare comment from China on the detention centres. But as more details emerge of what goes on here, more questions will be asked of the international community to look closer. Kimberly Leonard, Sky News.